Hello and welcome back, guys. Not sure if there is anybody here, but if there's not, then I'll just keep going. If there is somebody here, can you let me know how the stream is going your end? Hopefully there's no problems today. I have measured it and it seems to be working. The internet seems to be working extremely well. And maybe there's one person here, I'm not sure. But welcome, whoever that happens to be. And as this save, we did have an unexpected better episode last time out, where we got a 2-0 victory against West Ham and we had a 1-1 draw against Norwich. Hey, Gobby. Hey, Nat, how you doing? Yeah, so we did have an unexpected turn last time after we'd opened up with a defeat against Wolves. I don't know if this means that we've turned the corner yet. We do have this game against Brighton in the EFL Cup. It's a winnable game, but then we have 3 very difficult fixtures. Newcastle is going to be very, very tough. Leicester and Tottenham. So I don't know if we've turned the corner, but what I did notice was this. Remember, guys, what that was looking like? Suddenly now team cohesion has become average. And it's in the green. We got a thumbs up for the collective mental state has seen a slight improvement. This will generally improve player positioning during matches. Players will experience a slight improvement. So I don't know if this means what we did has worked, whether it was the training regime where we were doing a lot of teamwork stuff, whether or not the mentoring groups have helped. I really don't know. But the club atmosphere is actually gone from average to excellent. And I'm not quite sure, have we turned the corner or not? And I don't think we have turned the corner. Morale is very, very good, which is quite surprising given the fact that we are nearly bottom of the league. And it is a very, very strange save, this. And I don't know, we have to go and play some football and see if we have turned the corner. One of the problems I have is the person who's doing the scouting for the opposition is not very good at his job. And his scout report contains pretty much nothing. But they don't seem to have a lot going for them. They did beat Liverpool in their last game, so they're not to be taken lightly. They're not very physically strong. They lack balance and agility. That's going to affect their dribbling. They're not going to be able to dribble too well. They're not very determined either. So if they go a goal behind, then they're not going to be able to bounce back with ease. They don't have the greatest work rate, and they're not pacey, and they're not very brave. It's not a lot to go on. So what we decided to do, I think we have to go positive against them. We've been playing fairly standard or balanced in our mentality, but I think today we'll try the team going positive. And I have been playing with this slightly shorter passing directness. I'm going to stick with that. I think I had a thought of actually lowering it and playing a much shorter passing now that we were recovering. I'm actually going to go fairly narrow today. I don't think we need to worry too much about their crossing, and I want this box defense to be compact and tight together. And Techno, my friend, haven't seen you for a long time. To be closing down and marking the midfield very, very tightly. I think we should get stuck in. They're not very physical, they're not aggressive, they're not very brave. I think to begin with, we'll get stuck in. We'll put pressure on them. See if we can't get an early goal. How are you doing, Techno? Gosh, long time since I've seen you. So maybe we might have turned the corner, we might not have. But I think we should go at Brighton today and believe in ourselves and try to win this football match. He does want Bastian to play for Makuta. I like Makuta, and so I'm going to leave Makuta in there. We have been just going with the opposition instructions with the assistant manager, and I think I'm going to keep that going. I think I don't want to give them too many instructions. He wants me to play cautious, but I remember against West Ham he wanted me to play defensive, so I think we can ignore that. It doesn't really matter. It's a cup game. What is your job, Techno? I forget. I think you did tell me a long time ago, but I forget. And I think that I think we could do a job on him here. I do know that Trossard, it doesn't put in a shift. He doesn't sprint a lot. He doesn't actually work very hard for the team, so he might be a weak link down this side. He's not playing very well, Trossard, at the moment. Maybe he's getting a bit old, is he? How old is Trossard now? No, he's only 28. I forget which year I'm in when I'm playing this game. We are actually only in 2023. Well, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you, Techno. I haven't seen you for a long time. And thanks to everybody. And I remember, Techno, you were one of the originals. We have just passed 3,000 subscribers. And it's like an amazing thing for me. And it's down to all you guys that we're being so successful. I've also put in the first 55 quid of ad revenue into the Just Giving to assist the BHF. So things are looking up. Things are going well at the moment. If we can get a couple of results here, then things will be looking even better. I'm looking at Trossard, who's tired. They've got a number of other players who are tired. McAllister is also very tired. So maybe they're not going to be too much of a threat to us today. I just want to check what settings I'm on. Sounds... yeah, that's about right. Can always alter them if the other team aren't, but the dressing room doesn't agree with today's team sheet. Baba Rahman is a bit concerned, and 3 others. I don't know. It doesn't say who those 3 others are. But Baba Rahman should just get on with the game. He's got bags of experience, that boy. Oh, we are favourites, are we? Favourites for a reason. But I'm not going to go with that. Although I don't, the options that I have are not. They're left in no doubt as to why. Shall I, or just say I want us to play like that? I'm going to say we're favourites, and I want us to play like we're favourites. That I do trust you, or at least I'm going to tell them that. I don't trust them very much, but I won't tell them the truth. Mitrovic is up front for Brighton. They are a very good team, Brighton. There's no doubt about it. And they've just beaten Liverpool. Although I think they were lucky to beat Liverpool. I don't know how they managed that. And Brighton have started like they intend to attack us. Cherlanoff has won the ball. Oh, come on, referee. Send the bugger off. Come on. But no, it is a yellow card. But now that's quite... Who was that got the yellow card? Because we need to run at him. It's very early in the game, so we need to run at him. And we are looking quite good. There's a chance, and oh, it's been saved. Oh, come on, boys. You can do better than this. You can do better than this. Come on. Who was it that got the yellow card for Brighton there? Doesn't say here. It's Thuram. We need to run at Thuram. Get him to... let's go and do that now. Who's playing against Thuram? Attacking mid. Our attacking mid. So Gobbo, I think he has good dribbling. I'm pretty sure he has good dribbling. Yeah, so he needs to be running at him. So hopefully, yeah, he's already on dribble more. So it will be good if he runs at Thuram, and if we can get Thuram to make another mistake, then that'll be really cool. Get him booked again and he'll get sent off. Not that that's what I normally do, but we need some good results here. And we are coming forward. Nice pass by Cherlanov. Come on, Diallo. And there's Costantino on the flank. Inside, we must score. Oh, come on, boys. What a chance. So I don't know if we have turned the corner yet. I've actually left Leonardo out today, Gobby. I just wanted to give Campbell a run out in the cup. But at the moment, Campbell's not performing very well, so he might not last much after half-time. And we might be seeing Leonardo shortly after half-time. Diallo, who's starting to play better over the last couple of games. I like this boy, Gregera. He came in as a squad player, but I like him a lot. Cherlanov is playing better the last couple of games. Cherlanov has a chance, and we've missed another chance. And now it looks to me like we haven't turned the corner. But who is it? Brighton are actually pressing us down the left, which means that there might be free space on the right, but we won't worry about that too much at the moment. They're not playing with wingers, so we won't worry too much about it. And we got to be very careful about the counter-attack. Look at the space. Oh, my goodness me. But we have intercepted. Well done, boys. Well done. And it looks like there's a lot more effort going into their play of late. They chased back in numbers there. That was really cool to see that. And here's nervous Babarama. And Cherlanov. Cherlanov's on the ball quite a lot. He needs to play better, though. And we need to get the ball into the box, find some support. Costantino, and that's straight at the goalkeeper. We're obviously the better team. Brighton actually haven't created a chance yet. We've just got to hope that one of these goes in eventually. Brighton are already extremely tired. We've had them running around quite a lot. And we should be winning this game. And I'm going to tell them at halftime I'm not too impressed with them. Not too impressed with them at all. We should be winning this. And no excuse. I'm not happy with your performance out there. This isn't good enough. But you have the ability. I want to keep going. Go out and prove you've got the ability. We can get another good result here. Morale will start to really improve. We'll start working well with each other. I'm going to play... I think Newcastle in the next game will probably try to press the hell out of us. And I'm going to apply the new thinking to that. Nice play. Nice play. Getting stuck in was a good idea. We're not allowing them to settle at all. Although they've had pretty much most of the match momentum of late. But they still haven't had a single shot. And is this it? Is this where they have... No, they still haven't had a shot on goal. It's always a big worry in FM, that, though. And come on, we need to be spreading this ball around. Diallo's in the box. This will be a good counter-attack goal, but he's missed it. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. You've been doing much better than this. Cherlanov, Campbell, poor games. I think it's probably time soon to make some changes. Makuta, ball into the box. That's a penalty, referee. But we still have a chance. It's gone in. Diallo has made it. Burnley 1. Brighton 0. It's being checked for VAR. I would check for a penalty, referee. That's what I would check for. because I thought there was a penalty before we scored. Is it going to be disallowed now? No, please don't. It's been awarded. Hey, Blob, how you doing, mate? And so, can our fortunes... That was a penalty. Can our fortunes be turning around? Yeah, it was well onside. What was that check for? And we are a goal ahead. And Brighton still haven't created a chance. Cherlanoff, do I need to take him off now? But definitely Campbell needs to come off. I'm pretty good, Blob. I'm pretty good. Enjoying the revival here. And things are going well at Burnley for a change. It's nice to be able to say that. But we need to hold on to this. This pressing and this aggressive play we're doing today is definitely paying off. They don't like it. As Clive Dunn used to say in Dad's Army, they don't like it up them. And we're getting into space again down that right-hand side. It's looking nice. And aggressive, good passing. We're certainly attacking them. We look good. And here's Babaraman driving into the box. Another chance. We just got to improve our finishing. I'm going to go and make some changes, I think. I think that Campbell needs to come off. Absolutely disaster. And we'll bring on Leonardo. I noticed last time, Gobby, you talked about pushing Leonardo forward. He's a poacher. He's not going to get much more forward than that. Playing him as an advanced forward poacher, they're pretty much of a muchness as far as I'm concerned. The only difference is that he's like the advanced forward. He's not going to worry too much about passing the ball. He's just, his focus is scoring goals totally. He's like blinkers on. Whereas an advanced forward will have some sense of what's going on around him. And also the advanced forward will move into these channels. Whereas a poacher's just got to stick around here. And that's why I'm playing them as a poacher. I don't want them to do anything other than score goals. They're still forward. They're our most advanced player. He's going to be on the shoulder. He's going to be looking to break the line and get in behind them. So it's just he's not going to wander too far into the channels. He's just going to stay where he is. So who else is going to come on? Cherlanoff is tired, but Cherlanoff suddenly has got a 7.6. Just that one assist, and maybe it's time for Scott Twine to have a go. Costinha is tired. Maybe Connor Roberts should come on. Let's do 3 at this point in time. And let's go and get some more. Because Brighton still have not had a single shot on target. Yeah, that would be like that. That would be what an advanced forward does. An advanced forward probably wouldn't come deep too much, but he would certainly go out wide. Try to take central defenders out wide. I don't want these strikers to be taking people out wide. I think we want to try and remain narrow, compact, which is why I've at the moment chosen to play him as a poacher. Might change. In fact, why don't we give him a try? See what happens. Let's put him as an advanced forward on attack. See if we're ready yet for him to go and be a bit more creative. And, oh my lord. And I think they need to focus. That was a good save by the goalkeeper. Nice to see my goalkeeper. Can't do a shout yet. They're still reeling from the last shout. But I'll be very annoyed if we lose this game now. We're totally dominating it. And we'll go to ask the assistant to update the instructions. But yeah, they look very, very tired compared to us. I'm going to make a couple more changes. Gregera is tired. And so we need to bring... How does that happen? We need to strengthen up the midfield a little bit. I'm going to bring Bayek on as the anchor. And then Makuta is also tired. So let's just strengthen up the midfield a little bit. Let's switch these around, shall we? Doesn't make any difference. Oi. Bastian as a DM. He doesn't like it. It's better to play play them that way. Gobbo's tired as well, but I've used all my subs up. But Gobbo can play on. He can just roam around up top and not worry too much. But we'll try Leonardo, see if he responds to being an advance forward, or whether we should just stick with the poacher for now. Certainly Brighton, they've had 2 shots, 2 on target though. That is a bit of a worry. And they are taking the game to us a little bit at the moment. Passing it. I know they're good passers. And maybe I need to come off the press a little bit. Let's go off the counter press. I know they're very good passers, and we don't want to be allowing them to pass it past us. But that's nice. That's very nice. All that work they did there, we just simply took it away from them. And he's very isolated out on the right. There is Diallo. Passes it back to Gobbo. That's gone in to row Y or Z. But 1-0. We'll take a 1-0 as it stands at the moment. They do have an injury. Baba is just taking a rest, is he? What is he doing? Oi, oi! Did Baba Rahman get hurt as well? Twine is a twit. I've asked him to play better. He wanted a new contract. He did well there, though. And that's nice. Leonardo's pass to Twine. He is a twit, isn't he? And so I did ask him, if you remember, to score more goals. And maybe he'll score more goals. If he wants a new contract, that's what he's going to have to do. Personally, I want to sell him, I think. We can get some money for him. He's not done anything. Oi, he ran the wrong way there. But well done. Who was that? That's what I'm looking for. That was Twine. Well done. He never gave that ball up. Baba Rahman is not having a great game. He looks like a twit at times. But this is nice. Sometimes it looks pretty. Sometimes we just lose it completely. Connor Roberts a little bit too much in terms of dribbling. Let's tell him to dribble less. He's already on dribble less. Twine is in space. Oh, how can you miss that? He used the wrong foot. He should have put his left foot through that. Hey, Carla. How you doing, mate? Who has been your best player in the season? I don't think I've had one yet. We've been on this dreadful run where we didn't win a game for 9 games. I don't think I've had a best player so far. I do that like Gregora. He has had a couple of good games, Gregora. I'll be very annoyed if we let Burnley score now, but we've taken the ball off. Brighton score now. We're not actually playing very well at the moment, so I'm going to come back to a more balanced style of play. We don't need to go gung-ho. They have to win the game, not us. There's Leonardo picking up the ball a little wider as the advance forward. And Gobbo should have done a lot better there. 10 minutes left. I think we're doing okay. With much the better team. And Twine is even getting himself involved in the game. He's not playing particularly well. That pass was dreadful. But he's getting himself involved. He's putting himself about. And that's what I want from the team today. Put yourselves about. Amadozic is having a very good game. I think it's the first good game he's had all season. So things are looking better. Let's win that. Nice one. There's the ball. Twine in space. That was the ball. Twine. Come on. But it was deflected. Come on, let's get this second goal. Let's put this game to bed. Ease my worries. Leonardo Carla has also had the odd good game. He scored a few goals, but I like Gregora playing as the Volante. Bastian, McNally. McNally's played quite well as well recently. Fair play. Ball over the top. Diallo. Come on, come on. Into the box. Not there. Come on, we can get this second. Yes, we have. Scott Twine has scored. So he's going to be coming into my office next week and saying, "Oh, I scored a goal. How about my new contract?" 2-0. Happy with that. It just suddenly feels like, are we turning the corner here? What with the squad morale picking up, with their cohesion looking very good. Baba Rahman is absolutely dead on his feet. I can't do anything, though, about it. But then, look at Brighton. They are absolutely dead on their feet as well. Probably, I think he might have got hurt, did he, Baba Rahman? When those two were down here on the touchline. Maybe that's what's drained his energy, but he's got absolutely nothing left. This is good. Burnley have been... Brighton have only had 2 attempts. This might be a goal, though. Oh, it hit the post. What was that? Now, don't lose it now. I am a bit concerned that we do give away a ton of late goals. I'm going to actually take that seriously. And we're just going to reduce everything down. We don't need to do anything there. Yeah, we'll slow the pace down. Come off that. Drop the line down a little bit. Go to a mid-block. And see out the game. Maybe I should be thinking more of seeing out these last 5 or 10 minutes than I'm doing. It concerns me. I give away a ton of late goals. But nicely done. And here's Twine. Twine to Bayek. I want to see Bayek have a few good games as well. Directing play. Gobbo, he's absolutely exhausted as well. And that showed in his first touch. And it's showing with Brighton being tired as well. They can hardly put their foot on the ball. Don't give it to him. He's absolutely knackered. But he's managed to find Bayek. That was a good pass. And we do have a chance. Give it to Leonardo. See what he can do. Gobbo's decided to go on his own, though. And he doesn't quite know what he's doing. And it doesn't come to anything. And that, I think, is going to be that. It's just 30 seconds left. Makuta is getting better, I think. He also wants to play as the Volante. I'm playing him as the Volante. He's been doing okay. So at the moment, I've got him playing as the Volante and Gregera playing as the anchor next to him. Then last time we decided on the second midfielder being an anchor because even the ball winner was tending to drift too high up the pitch. But now it's looking better. It's not looking great, but it's looking better. And is that it? Is that full time? Or is that just a free kick? But our schedule, our results of late are looking very good. And I can't ask for more than that of them. We've won 2 and drawn 1 in our last 3 games. That's pretty good. And we've just taken them apart here. We've absolutely taken them apart. I'm a bit disappointed with Therese Campbell. I give him a game. And yeah, gotta be another win in the bag. But we've got Newcastle next. And that, I mean, where did this come from? Where did these three results come from? That looks a lot better than it was. We are going to go into the quarter-final of the EFL Cup. So that's Gobbo on form. Why was he on form? All-round attacking display. All-action display. What does that mean? Yeah, I really enjoyed your direct approach. Is that an all-round action display? Peacock Farrell wants to discuss getting more playing time. Actually, should I start like, what's his relationship with me? What, wrong one? Acquaintance. I'll just offer him the cups then, shall I? Who's Peters? Who is Peters? I've never heard of him. Who does he like? Who does he thinks Connor Roberts organised? That's not about leadership though, is it? But recognise his little present, no strong feelings. Okay. I think maybe we have to go straight to him. I feel as though I need my agreed playing time. I'll start you in the cup competitions. Fair play, we got to the quarter-final. I'm not expecting to go past the quarter-final. Oops, I think I need to rest players, don't I? Newcastle coming up. I don't need to rest Campbell. He wasn't on the pitch long enough. And he's not very tired, Campbell. So that's an indication that he didn't try very hard. Constantinia, the same. Everybody else is fit and healthy. So rest them for a day. Get them in good shape for Newcastle so I can pick from the whole squad. I wonder who we're going to get in the cup in the quarter-final. Starting to think about winning the Caribou Cup this year. Makuta is playing well. Muric is playing well. Bayek is performing well above average. So Bayek is playing well. He's tackling well. His pass completion is really good. So Bayek's playing quite well. Muric just plays. The goalkeeper's playing well. Makuta is passing well. His tackles won. He doesn't attempt many tackles, but when he does, he wins them. And he's fouling a bit more than average. But that's the role he plays. Worst performing defensive player is not belonging to Burnley. Worst performing defensive team is not Burnley. This is good news. So we have this game against Newcastle. We need a friendly here as well, don't we? We need to keep up this morale. Interesting. Interesting. Another win in the bag, Gobby. 2 from 3, with 1 draw being the other one. On the board, the job is stable. If we go to the club vision, the board are satisfied. However, the team's poor form could slide down the table. Almost goes without saying, we hope this won't happen. So they're satisfied, pleased with the EFL Cup, on course with the wage budget. So it's not looking as bad. I don't think we're facing the sack at the moment. Certainly not with that run of results. And this was interesting. I actually looked at this a little while back, and I did see something in here which was quite interesting, which I've changed as well, which caused me to change. This formation isn't the right setup for a team that wants to attack quick. Yeah, I know. Another one said Pound's formation is doing good work on the passing front. at the very least. Decent result. But there was something in here. There was something in here which was to do with Makuta. One of the fans said, I don't like where Makuta's playing. I think he should be playing on the left. And then when I went to have a look at Makuta, he prefers to play on the left. So I changed them around. So this, like social media, sometimes the fans will tell you something and that you normally wouldn't see. I'm dreading to look at this, but again, Newcastle don't look that good, do they? They've got bags of pace, though, haven't they? Bags of pace. No, he doesn't have pace. Isak has pace. So here they have pace. Do they have pace in midfield? No. Not particularly. Vitinha, he doesn't have pace. They don't have pace, do they? Trippier, no, he doesn't have much pace. He's getting old now, Trippier. So they're not a pacey team. So it does question whether or not this is going to be difficult. I don't think I want to press them. I really don't think that I want to be pressing them hard. I think we just need to come off the counter press. I think they're good passers. I really don't know how to do this one. Do I want to play with a high press, higher line, or come back to a mid block? Standard trigger press. Newcastle, bit of an enigma. Do I want to hold my shape and counter press instead? Oh, any ideas, boys? Do I want to slow the tempo down? Any ideas for Newcastle? This is good for when you are turning the ball over a lot. If you are going to turn the ball over, I'd work this out now. And that's why we beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League the other day. Just stay in shape. Try to hold on to the ball and don't counter-attack. If you're going to turn the ball over a lot, don't counter-attack, because if they win the ball off you here and everybody is bombed forward on the counter-attack, you leave yourself short at the back. And that's why this works against teams you know are going to take the ball off you. And give it a try, Gobby. And your save. See, hey, account, good to see you. Give it a try, Gobby, next time you feel like you're always losing the ball against these big teams. Don't counter-press, but just hold your shape and then slow everything down. Just like I even against Bayern Munich, I even time-wasted. And basically, that means that when you get a throw-in or a free kick, then basically they will not rush. And it frustrated the hell out of Bayern. And Bayern couldn't break down the defence because every time they counter-attacked, we were just in shape. And in the end, even though we made a shocking error to go 1-0 down, in the end we beat them 2-1. I was quite pleased. And I fancy that Newcastle will do the same. We will turn the ball over quite a lot, but I'm not so sure at this point in time. I'm going to stay with the mid-block. And I am going to counter-press for now and counter-attack. We're going to be more balanced. And I'm going to slow it down, though. I'm going to slow the game down, though. We're going to dribble less and be more disciplined. And then if it starts to look like they're just taking the ball off us all the time, then we'll come off the counter press and then we will hold our shape and make it difficult for them. I don't know. I think this is one of the toughest games to actually plan for. I prefer planning for teams that have bags of pace or who have no pace at all. Teams who, it's like really tough. They have beaten Everton by 2-1 in their last fixture. Southampton caused a shock. Oh, beat champions Manchester City. Well, I tell you what, I fancy that we could win the Carabao Cup this year. With Manchester City out now. When's the draw? Let's see who we get. Probably Newcastle. I bet we get Newcastle. I'm willing to bet we get Newcastle in the draw. Who's this geezer? Defender. Good passing. Good tackling. Yeah, I don't want to run at them, that's for sure. He's not playing all that well. They're a very good passing team. Pass down. This guy is a pivot. Who is this? Dan Burn. I think we need to be doing something with Dan Burn. He's very much the pivot of that team. And the fullbacks. Oh, here's the quarterfinal draw. I wonder who we're going to get. Let's have a look. Let's up the speed. Come on. Who's left? Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle. I wouldn't mind having Southampton. Oh, away at Chelsea. Okay, that ends the that ends our Carabao Cup experience for this year. But it doesn't matter. All teams were going to be hard. I really felt we were going to get Chelsea away as well. Oh, my goodness me. And it'd be really cool if we get a result here against Newcastle. I'll be over the moon. But I'm not expecting to get a result against Newcastle. It's not going to happen. As well as we've been playing, it's just not going to happen. They're going to be too strong. But you never know. If morale is really high, you never know. Campbell is out of sorts. Asprilla is out of sorts as well. Very strange. Still a couple of players who are out of sorts. Come on, let's beat Newcastle. Newcastle are not having a great season. In 9th. I'd have expected them to be doing better. Wants to keep this. He wants to put Kirk in as a centre back, Asprilla instead of Diallo for his pace. That's probably a good idea. And Larson instead of Cherlinoff. And he wants to keep Campbell in the team. I don't. So I'm going to put Leonardo up front. We'll keep him as a poacher for now. I don't want them roaming around. I want them in the box. We don't have the backup. Does Gobo want to play as an attacking mid or a shadow striker? He wants to play, I think, as an attacking mid. Yeah, he wants to be an attacking mid more than a shadow striker. Can play quite well as a shadow striker. He has all the attributes. 15, 13, 15. It's not aggressive enough to be a shadow striker. Interestingly. I'm going to try him. as a no, I'm going to go back to the attacking mid on support. He's got good passing and vision, so why not? So who else did he want to bring in? Asprilla, Larson. They're not in very good form though. Oh, Asprilla could. Asprilla. Let's bring him in. If he's got the pace, then why not? And Larson, I suppose he deserves his shot. Although I'm tempted to bring Scott Twine in on that left wing. He played better last time out. Tempted to go with Scott Twine. We'll leave Gregera and Makuta together. I think that they did a good job against Brighton. So Kirkin maybe can come in at left back. Let's bring Kirkin in. Although Raman had a very good game. But Kirkin's form isn't bad. So let's give Kirkin a game. I think if it all goes wrong, it all goes wrong in this game. It's no big deal. And we might find we get absolutely blasted here. Get absolutely hammered. Well, how did I choose to play in the beginning? Mid-block. I think we're coming off. I'm going to come off the counter-press. At the beginning, at least. And yeah, let's slow things down. Let's try and slow things down a little bit. And if we start turning it over too much, we'll just hold our shape. And rather than counter-attack. But I don't want to be pressing Newcastle too much. They're too good a team for us to think that we can go and just high press Newcastle and get away with it. Oh, what happened to Bournemouth? Still a lot of teams around 9 points, so it's keeping us in the game, isn't it? West Ham must have lost, yeah, they lost 3-2 to Wolves. Blackburn must have lost as well. Didn't play. But Norwich lost. Not in my save, Norwich didn't lose. 4-1 Man City, Norwich. Expectations, defeat. I expect a defeat as well, but I just hope they'll put on a good performance. I just really hope that they give us a good performance, and that's all you can ask in a game against Newcastle. We are at home. Maybe the fans will get behind them. Again, we'll go with what the assistant is saying. And although I do possibly want to make a few tweaks myself to this one. He wants to regroup. But I think it's good enough just to not counter press. I do want to have a look at his instructions. Vitinha. I think we should be tight marking him. He is a very good player. And a Harara, he's just to get your foot in type player. So maybe left foot close him down. I think we're good. Guimarães, he wants us to close him down. I don't want to close him down. I want to tight mark him. And then we have this centre-back, Polinia. If I was playing with a high press, I'd probably close him down. But we're not playing with a high press, so we won't bother with that. And I think we're set. Let's go and see how we get on against Newcastle. Shame old Ben isn't here. Dressing room does not agree with the team sheet. apprehensive. Scott Twine is apprehensive. Well, let's go and see what we can do, boys. Guimaraes, always press. No, I'm going to type mark him instead. I know we're the underdogs here. We're the underdogs. I'm not expecting you to do anything. But you could make me very happy if you do. McNally, who's playing well, McNally, for a fourth choice centre-back. He's not doing too bad. Sometimes you have to play these players when the other players are not playing well. I really just want us to just hold on to the ball. Not to do anything nuts, just hold on to the ball. Go on, Leonardo. No, doesn't have the pace. Didn't have the pace, but good idea. Would be nice to see Leonardo banging in some goals like he does for you, Gobby. Oh, we're a goal down, are we already here? Unlike Isak does for Newcastle. Counter-attack. Where is the line? Yeah, it shouldn't have happened. Let's step up. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's just a long ball over the top. There's nothing I can do about that. But we'll step up, try to stop those long balls. One shot, one goal. Oh, boy. I'm getting an error message here on the stream. Are you guys getting an error message? I don't know why it's gone off again. Are you guys seeing the stream okay? Oh, they've got far too much space, haven't they? I'm gonna have to maybe push the line up. They got far too much space. Let's push the line up. We have pace at the back, so we should be okay. Are you guys experiencing any... Oh no, it's come back to healthy. I think it was just a temporary blip. Maybe I've given them too much respect and we've got to put pressure on them. Maybe we're going to counter press them as well. Maybe I've given them far too much respect. But you can't expect to beat Newcastle. Come on. Not with the form that we've been in. Now that's something we don't want to be doing, boys. You don't want to be messing about right in that area. And that was better from the fullback. You saw him rushing up to put pressure on the fullback. So that was good. Come on, let's win this ball. I mean, defensively, I don't think we're playing very badly. I think we were very unlucky in some games at the beginning of the season. So I wouldn't say we're playing badly defensively. We just need a couple of lucky breaks. Nice pass, Asprilla. Give it to Leonardo. Oh, what a chance. I think, yeah, we just need a couple of... Oh, what a terrible pass. Who was that? Bayek, was it? Constantinia. Terrible pass. Is it 2-0 now? Yeah. Counter-attack again. Counter-attack, and that's going to be... And that is when this is needed now. They turn the ball over. And we're not in shape. And that's why they're scoring from these... from these turnovers. So let's try this holding shape. Who have you been using it with, account? Who have you been using the tactic with? Are you talking about the 4-2-2, 4-1-2-2-1, the asymmetric one? It's so cool. And there's just, oh, look at this, 18 minutes gone, we are 2-0 down. We've got to stop them counter-attacking. Oh, that's nice. Well done, Go. What's his name? Go Ho. Boho. And that's, now we're in. Come on, score. Yes, 2-1. Are we going to turn this game around? Maybe maybe the machine has the game engine has realized, he's worked this out. He's going to hold his shape now. So maybe it's going to let me back into the game. It's a really good tactic. I don't know why it's working so well, but it does. It creates tons of space on the right hand side for some reason. We are looking good at the moment, aren't we? Come on, you can put this away, boys. We are looking very good. I know what I need to do. We need to up the tempo. Stop holding on to the ball as well. That will help also with the turnovers. Because it does look that all they've got is this counter-attack. Oh my lord. Good tackle. That was lucky. Some maximum is a problem. Where does he play? Okay, you're going to have some work to do. My right back's going to have some work to do. He's already supposed to be type marking him. He's just, there's nothing we can do. He's just ruling the roost. But at the moment, 2-1. We just gave away those 2 counter-attacks. 3 goals now. Think you're right, Gobby. This could be a high-scoring affair, this. We'd got ourselves back in. Yeah, Norwich has turned out to be a lot of fun. It's quite interesting to be playing it in the future where there are no players left. Okay, he has a knock, Makuta. Please don't make it 4-1 before the break. Don't embarrass us. They're just too good up top. Yeah, they're too good up top. And we can't deal with them up top. You've been terrible. That's all I'm going to tell them. You've been terrible. Who's that? Goalkeeper. Is that a 6.0? Goalkeeper has actually taken the blame. He can't play with a 6.0. McNally and Kirkin. Terrible performances. Makuta is injured. Let's bring Bastian on there. Bayek on there. Bayek can play as the anchor. Oh, it's dreadful. Scott Twine's having an absolute nightmare. We've got to go out and rescue something here. No damage done. I don't think we're still going to be next to bottom. It's that ball over the top, isn't it? We're not coping with that at all. It's coming from the defence. The ball that they're dangerous with is coming from him. So we've got to go and take him out of the game. It's him. We're going to tight mark him. Got to stop him spraying the ball around. Oh dear, it looks bad. It's painful. But it's okay, don't panic. Bournemouth are losing as well, so Bournemouth will stay bottom. Look at the space. We've had 6 shots to Newcastle's 11th. We haven't discredited ourselves too much. They're just a little bit too good for us. Let's give them a shout. Demand more. Let's give me a shift, boys. It's a waste of a sub when you have to sub your goalkeeper because he's having a nightmare. And what a game to choose to have a nightmare game. Newcastle of all teams, who could tear you apart. You need your goalkeeper to play well against Newcastle. We're just not playing very well. Giving the ball away. Your defenders are playing quite well. We're going to go into a low block. Something tells me they're having too many shots from around the edge of the box penalty spot. We are not creating enough chances. Our passing maybe needs to get a little bit more direct. Leonardo's not having a great game. He's a 6.6. It's not bad, I suppose, given that he's not getting any service. Oh, Newcastle are all over us. Oh, Peacock Farrell has saved it. Well done. Okay, let's go a little bit more direct. Last throw of the dice. Up front, we've been terrible. Gobbo is not having a very good game. I kind of like wish I had some of these Newcastle players in my team. I'd feel a lot better going into each game. But we are forcing them now. The low block is very good like that. Mid block, low block will force them to take shots from outside the box. Taggart, both fullbacks are very tired. They are very tired down the flanks. Gobbo is tired. I've got one more substitution to make. Costantino probably needs to come off more. And that's it. Last throw of the dice. Come on, let's get one back here. Let's put them under a little bit of pressure. Leonardo doesn't quite have the pace to be able to work on his own up there. Struggling a little bit for pace. 3-1, 4-1 maybe. He's alright. He's doing better than Muric did. 6.8, Muric with a 6.0. So well done, Peacock Farrell. Got to play better against Tottenham in the next game. Otherwise, we'll just spiral back into... Oh, Bayek's injured now, is he? No, they're just not cutting it for me. Twine is so bad, and I've got Twine on a 6.3. He's on a 6.4. They've got to be dropped. As good a player as they are, they have to be dropped. Because if they're not giving me a shift, then somebody else can come in and try. I'm a bit worried about Bayek being injured. Nice pass over the top to Twine. Can we get one back here? Unlucky, unlucky. He is trying to score goals, Twine. They have put fullbacks on now, so we don't need to do that anymore. Someone could do something. Someone, come on. Yeah, they're not able to get that pass over the top now, are they? That goalkeeper sweeping that up now by putting pressure on that centre-back. We've shut that down. Be a little bit too late, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. Oh, 3-2, eh? Leonardo scores. Your boy. This is, Comsa, this is a Zealand skin. I'm feeling a bit fed up of it at the moment. It's been a very, very good skin, but there are some glitches in the skin. This doesn't work at the moment down the bottom here. And also there's one or two little glitches. But yeah, it allows me to keep an eye on in-game stats better than any other skin I've seen. So I can pretty much at a glance see what's going on in the game. So that's why I stick with it. And I like to see the in-game stats. I like to scan what's going on. 3-2. Can we just, like, not concede again, boys? And then I'll take 3-2. That would be a decent result. Four 2 then, okay. Okay, we'll take 4-2. But it's still not a bad result. I don't think my defence has played badly. I think they've done as well as they possibly could. Twine, I think he needs to be dropped. He's just having an absolute dreadful season. I want to sell him. I put faith in him when he was injured last year. I thought he might do well. But I think, nah, sell him. He's not the player I thought he was. Can we make it 4-3? Would sound a little bit better, 4-3 than 4-2. But I'm not too unhappy with the result. A lot of teams are going to lose to Newcastle. I think we've tried things, they just didn't work. We just haven't played well enough. We tried enough different things, nothing seemed to click into place. The assistant manager is a really strange thing. He told me to mark and Herrera, and now he keeps telling me that the player I've got marking him has been drawn out of position. Well, he is a bit of a wanderer. So if you want him type marked and Herrera wanders around the pitch, then the player who's marking him is going to be drawn out of position. He's going to wander around the pitch as well. And that's it, is it? 4-2. We can't be too annoyed. But I am going to say, yeah, I'm not happy with the performance. Some of those boys did not play well. And that didn't make me happy. We're still next to bottom. We're still going to have to pick up 3 points from somewhere. I think we have Tottenham next to me. Just not, oh boy. That's not going to be easy either. 11 days to 2 weeks. 5 to 10 days. Too many injuries. Too many injuries. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bastion is going to get his chance, is he? Oh, we have Leicester next. I think we have to attack Leicester, don't we? Where are Leicester in the league? Well, it's a chance to take 3 points, this. I thought it was Tottenham next. Silly question. Do you really think that I'm going to be saying no? These daft questions that FM come up with. That means I have to play Diallo then. No acceleration, no pace. Not very aggressive. Let's go and attack them. Let's play some positive football for a change. Go more direct. We will take that off, but I want them to dribble less. Counter press, counter. We'll press them high. They've got no pace, so we'll press them high and get stuck in. They're not very aggressive, so we'll try and scare them a little bit. We have to try and work out who I've got left to play in midfield now. Who wants a game? Are we going into the street and shouting out, who wants a game in midfield? They've got 2 midfield out injured. Well, so far, 1 win, 1 defeat. Can we make it 2 wins, 1 defeat here? That'll make me really happy. Not feeling too good about this game though. I know my assistant's going to say play defensive, but I can't play defensive anymore. If we're going to get out of this mess, we've got to try and start attacking teams. So let's have a look at the dynamics. It's still okay. They're still blending well together. Club atmosphere is still pretty good. I love an optimist, Gobby, but then I'm well known for my pessimistic. Who's he got in midfield? Gregera and Bastia now. Let's just go with his suggested team, and then I'll have a look at it in a minute. And then I'll make some tweaks when we get there. The best 50 players in the world. None of mine in that. Peacock Farrell left out. Let's go and have a look at what he's done with the team then. I don't want Cook playing in there. Gabby is still injured. Nathan Phillips can come in there. Baba Rahman. Amadozic is playing okay. McNally, maybe give him a day off. Muric has to play better. Twine at number 51. Hey Vince, how you doing? Yeah, I know. I mean, I've been playing this 4-2-3-1. At what point do I feel comfortable that they're blending well enough together? Can I switch to the asymmetric? And I don't think they're ready for that kind of system yet. Kirkin's form is terrible, but then so is Rahman. Gregera and Bastian. Who else have I got in midfield? Gobo can play in midfield. It might be Asprey. He wants to play Asprey. His form is on the up. Larson, I'm not happy about. Let's put Asprey and put Gobo. Or how do you say that? Gboho. Goho. Gboho. Gbo. Gboho. I don't know. We'll have to come up with a nickname for him. Gboho. So yeah, I'm really short. I'm not playing Campbell up there. Really short in midfield now. Makuta is kind of fit, but he's not fit enough. Twine. So for midfield cover, I don't have any. If one of these players gets tired, I don't have any. So Gobo maybe has to be on the bench. Or maybe bring Makuta. He can play for 20 minutes. Twine can... Oh, he does make a mess, doesn't he, of the subs bench? Have you ever noticed that about your assistant? He makes an absolute pig's ear of the subs bench. And where's McNally? So we have full-back cover. So midfield is the problem. Makuta. Don't have any more midfield. Don't have... Oh, Gobo. I was going to change Gobo, wasn't I? So Twine can come in. Last chance saloon. So Gobo, it might be needed for midfield cover. And then Cherlanoff. can come on. Maybe I should give Cherlanoff his place back. Asprilia's not playing too bad, and Cherlanoff was playing well. Maybe I should give Cherlanoff his place back for this game. It's when you're playing badly, one of the things that is a big problem playing that you don't know who your first team is, and at the moment I don't know who my first team is, because nobody's like saying, hey, I'm a first team player. They're not showing anything on the pitch. Leonardo is definitely a first team player. Players like Diallo should be first team players. If we have a look at how many of those are first team players, Leonardo, Diallo, Gregera, Amadozic, Costinha and Muric. I don't know. Makuta is a first team player, Bayek's a first team player. Apart from that, I don't know who... I'm getting told that the stream is... it's come back to healthy. I think it's just popping in and out every 2 minutes. So we'll try that team. We do need to beat Leicester, but the expectations of the board are still a defeat. But teams are not going to be very nice to us for much longer. They're going to separate from us. Although the board don't seem to care. They really don't seem to care that we're lounging around them. We can't win football matches. Makuta, well, we could probably risk him for 15 minutes or so if needed. See, positive to cautious. Now, we're going to take the game to them. Oof, my lord. Are you sure? He wants to hard tackle everybody. Okay, let's go out there and give them a kicking. And the team seem fairly happy about it. He does like a hard tackle, this assistant. We've got nothing to lose here. Let's go out and nothing to lose. Let's get a draw. If we can get a draw, I'll be happy. A draw is still progress. And then we'll have 1-1 drawn, 1 lost 1 today. That's still progress. But we need to attack Leicester. I can't be sitting back against Leicester. Need to be putting them under pressure. Oh no, we got a red card. Cherlanoff, I just gave you your place back. What are you doing? Okay, now let's go. We'll come down 1. I'm not going to just go defensive. We'll just come down 1. What a twit. I was actually starting to feel, well, maybe we'll get something out of this. We're not going to now. These boys are going to have to put a shift in now. Oh dear, oh dear. I think in view of what's just happened, we're going to be a bit under the cosh, so I'm just going to go to key highlights for this one. Let's get this out of the way. It's like very little. Absolutely, Vince. You've got to blame the assistant. At the end of the day, you've got to blame me for letting him take charge. But he's done so well. But it just seemed to me he was going a bit aggressive with Leicester there. It was a very aggressive move that he actually went with. And maybe I should have spotted that. Cherlanoff, 6.4. I'm so angry. So angry. I'm getting sent off like so early in the game. That's even worse. But we're actually doing all right. It's still 0-0. If I was the Leicester manager, I'd be starting to get a bit concerned at this point. That they've actually not had a shot on target. They've had 7 attempts, but not one on target. Yeah, now he's telling me remove get stuck in. Too late, sunshine. You were the one who told them to get stuck in. But I would say a draw would be okay, and we're still... yeah, I'm going to say we've been unlucky. Costinha is nervous. Defensive... You weren't that bad. You were not that bad. Give me a shift, we could still actually even win this. Leonardo's only on a 6.4. We're restricting them to long shots, which is good. Nice, nice. Oh, don't give it away. Oh, that's it. That's the breakthrough. Is the referee checking VAR? I think it's a goal. We are back to the drawing board. Gave the ball away again. And it's that turnover again, isn't it? Goals from turnovers. Oh dear. It's all gone wrong again tonight. What's the league table look? Well, back on the bottom now. Deservedly so, I guess. Let's make some changes. These boys should be getting tired now. Twine 6.4, Leonardo 6.3, Twine 6.4, Diallo. Terrible. .4. I don't have anybody really who can come on here. Larson, let's switch them over. Gobo. Bastian is having a poor game. Nathan Phillips, poor game. The boys I brought into the team have let me down big time. Let me down big time. Oh, it's got me down again. I just like, why, oh why did he get sent off? Leicester too good for us. Oh well, if we get relegated and I get sacked, that's the way it is. I have struggled so much with this team that I don't believe there's anything I can do. But we could still pinch an equaliser here. Could we? Could we? Be nice to me, FM. Shot on target or something. Oh, we've pinched an equaliser. Oh, you haven't... Is this your first time in account? You have no idea how hard this save has been. No, is this going to... No, it's going to be allowed, isn't it, as well? Should I go back to cautious now? How tired are Leicester? I just feel I need to shut the game down at some point. Oh, tight. But Leicester were poor in defence. How tired are Leicester? They are quite tired. Maybe I shouldn't shut the game down. We're back off the bottom. Yeah, Count, you've no idea how difficult this save has been. It's like been awful. But somehow we've survived a season and a half. I know I should have gone cautious, shouldn't I? They're going to score another one. Or are we going to counterattack and get another one? Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Come on, 10 men from the beginning. We can do this. No, we can't. There's the counterattack now. That's what we got to be careful of. So what I am going to do is shut the game down now. We have to go into this... we don't want them counter-attacking like that. And we're getting caught up. We see we don't have numbers back. And that's because we're not holding our shape. So we do need to stop that counter-attack. And just hold our shape now. Heck, I'd take a point here. If we could sneak a late winner, that'd be even better. But a point will be absolutely fantastic here. But we definitely don't want... That's much better. Look at the back four. Our lovely line. They're not going anywhere. And because of that, they couldn't actually do anything in the counter-attack. That's much better shape that they had there. Just hold on to this point now. So yeah, Gobby, in your next time you're getting the ball turned over, tell your players to hold their shape and then slow everything down as much as you can. I think it works. I've experimented a little bit with it and I think it works. Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh my lord. Larson, where did that come from? Oh Lord, what a result this could be. That, oh my word, what a strike. Where did that come from? Now I am going to cautious. We're going to try and hold on to this now. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is a result and a half. I'm proud of your performance. Yeah, that was brilliant today. Except for, where is Cherlinoff? Oh, lordy, lordy. What a result. Look at that. We are in 17th now. We are out of the relegation zone. And Cherlinoff was sent off in the 4th minute. And we've scored 2 in the last 15 minutes to come back to beat them. What a result that is. And that's taken us... I don't know, Blob. I have no idea. I don't know, I sometimes make these decisions to... I'm not afraid to actually make decisions in game and change things. And I know people say that you shouldn't make too many changes. I will make as many changes as I can, because if something's not working, you've got to change it. And it's if a change isn't working, change it again. So I don't agree necessarily with people who say you shouldn't change things. Do it as much as you can. Boy, what a result that was. And what shall I do? Let's just stick to the agreement. I'm tempted to really give him a rollicking. But this isn't looking too bad at all now, is it? If we take these last games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the last 6 games, we have... No, it's 5 games, isn't it? We have won 3, drawn 1, and lost 1. That is not looking so bad. We've got a tough run coming up. We've got Tottenham, Crystal Palace. We know we can beat Brighton. We know we can beat Bournemouth. So who knows what this is going to look like by the time Christmas comes around. That is the other glitch. Someone was asking about Zealand save. That's the other glitch. It doesn't separate them into months, but you have to do it manually. They do have now an international break. They can all rest. Maybe we'll get some midfielders back fit. And so I'm going to call it a night, I think, for tonight. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I know what I shouldn't do is turn the computer off. But it's a sad fact of life that it has to be turned off. But I'm just cock-a-hoop. I have no idea where that result came from. I don't need to rest anybody. And we are in 17th, and that has kind of shocked me. Yeah, that was awesome. I've got to have a look at that goal again. That was just like a stunning strike. It was a stunning strike from Larsson. I'm not allowed to see it, am I? Which is a bit sad. How do I get out of that then? Why am I've got to move forward a day, have I, to see it? That I've got to see that goal again. It was just like, where did that come from? Well done, Larsson. That was awesome. And it was a good goal. Now we're talking. We shall be back account on Thursday. Same time, same channel on Thursday. This was just like something special. I don't know where this came from. Bang, one touch, turn, and into the top corner. I'm like, whoa, what happened there? 10 men we played for 86 minutes. It's just like, oh boy. Okay, guys, I shall see you all on Thursday. And thanks everybody for all your support. Getting over 3,000 subscribers this morning was great, and I just need to work on some things. We need to get watch time up, and I need to make my videos better and stuff. I know I've got work to do, but I'm really grateful to all of you, and I have fun in the live streams with you guys. I always have fun with you. It's good banter. And we are in 17th now. We've had it rough, guys, but maybe we're on the way up. So, good night, all. Have a great night. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, something to eat. And we'll see you on Thursday. Thanks for your support, guys. See you soon.